Happy anniversary, Bri blank. I know you pretend to go by your maiden name now, but you are still my wife until we sign the final divorce papers. I don't understand how you have become such a despicable and evil person, but at the end of the day you are still my wife, and it's time for you to come home. We are legally separated and will remain so until we are finally divorced. There is no reason to wish us a happy anniversary. I know you have been trying to sabotage my relationships, and I know it's because you want me for yourself. You're just too sick and twisted to admit you were wrong and apologize for what you've done. I can assure you that that is the farthest thing from the truth. I have no interest or desire for us to get back together, and I don't care if you date. Yeah, you can shove that lie up your ass. I have heard it from 8 different women who wanted to date me but changed their minds due to you contacting them. I've been confused this whole time, but I see clearly now. You're a real piece of work. I pray you get COVID and unalive. That would be poetic justice. You having a long and painful unalive would be pure bliss to me. That would be the best for everyone involved, not just me. It would be best for the kids, my family, and yours too. You are nothing but a liar and have nothing to offer this world. I understand that you are trying to hurt me, but we both know that is not true. You couldn't make your marriage work to the best husband you could ever wish for because you didn't care to. You have too much fun destroying things and causing problems. Yet you rattle and make a ruckus when someone calls you out. So cry me a river. When Jennifer unalived, I cried until I had no tears left. When you unalive, I will go to Busch Gardens with the kids and celebrate that ding-dong the wicked witch is unalive. Busch Gardens isn't even a very good amusement park. The kids would probably prefer Disney World. You lost me when you let your dad do that to me, and you have no one to blame but yourself or lack of self since you still fail to develop your own identity. You're a fucking joke and a disgrace, and I hate you with every fiber of my being for hurting me. Just fucking leave me alone. You've put me through too much stress and trauma, and you just want to be fake and ugly now. Okay, have a good day. Just know I have videos of you from our marriage, and I will show everyone how evil you really are and how you don't deserve me or the kids. You are a psychopath. I couldn't live with myself knowing I did the evil things you've done, but that is because I'm an empath and I feel everyone's pain. I am an empath. You aren't. I can feel the world's pain, and when I look at you all I feel is coldness because you're an empty vessel. I guess we will have to agree to disagree. You sure would have loved your life with me if only you weren't so stupid. Goodbye. I guess we will agree to disagree about that as well. Prime example of how fake you are now. You have no personality and have lied to yourself over and over, and are living in a real bubble, acting like poor innocent Bri. I know the real you is in there, and don't worry, I'll bring her out for the world to see. I am not hiding anything. Being away from you has done nothing but all me to grow. I shall not tell lies, and you only tell lies. You have become one big lie. And grow. All you've done is grow up your parents' ashes. It has allowed me to grow mentally and emotionally. I'm sorry that upsets you. You're a fucking joke. You pay for nothing. I do, and I pay way too much, and my own bills and for the kids all on my time to on top of what I already pay you. You haven't grown into anything worthwhile. You're back at home like you're 16 again. Your kids fucking hate you, and I had nothing to do with that. It's against my religion. They fucking hate it over there. So yeah, you're doing a real bang-up job. You should be real proud of yourself. You're living in La La Land. It's all the money going to your head, and it won't last forever. You're going to have to pay it all back to me and then some, especially the stimulus check. You didn't split the kids' portion 50/50ths, and it will bite you in the ass. You don't need my money. Get a good job. Stop lying and actually fix yourself. Get your priorities straight and get the fuck out of your parents' house and stop fucking with my personal life. You lost the right to even know me. Grow up and make your own life. Stop being some get-to-us baby mama cashing checks to sit on your ass because you don't know how to operate in the real world. You could unalive tomorrow and I would feel like I won the lottery. I always supported you and complimented you and was there for you. And now I'm not, Andy. I'm going to give you a dish of the cold hard truth and I won't sugarcoat shit. It's supposed to hurt going down. You do not fund my lifestyle with your child support payments. You pay less than $400 for 3 children, which is based on minimum wage. You make close to $18 an hour now. And I haven't bothered to request an increase because I don't need it. And you wouldn't be paying the extra if you would have listened to the order and not had the car taken. And you don't deserve a single cent. Seriously, choke on your lies, and I can't wait for you to burn in heat 11. A day for every lie you've told. You'd burn forever. You aren't working on your way to heaven. You're just a savage. I'm glad to know you think you judge who enters heaven and heat 11. You think very highly of yourself. I was in the hospital and you took advantage of the court system when I was barely conscious. I hope you know what wrath is coming your way. Your wrath. I don't have to judge. I know someone as despicable as you would never get to enter heaven. You ruin everything. You would even ruin the perfect paradise of heaven. And that's the only place left I can be free from you. Oh, okay. The wrath is coming. It's called karma and it's coming to bite you 7-fold. Ciao, bye-bye, don't fucking text me anymore. Okay, have a good day. I hope you get hit by a moving train and smash into the fucking ocean. Stop saying stupid shit to me, bye. You are aware that we have a no adverse contact order, right? I can't wait to print the texts I have throughout the last years and watch you sink into a chair with embarrassment. Like this conversation, where you wished I got hit by a train and hoped I caught COVID and unalive. You contact me whenever the heat 11 you want, and I don't do that bullshit to you. How many times have you broken the order? Yeah, I'm not nice because you slandered me to women, and no one will do that and think it's okay. Yes, I contact you in regards to the children. Adverse is no threats or insults. After what you have put me through, it is apples to oranges. Don't even try that bullshit. I never did before you fooked me over, and that's the truth. I'm going to say whatever I want to you because I don't like you and you feel like you can do whatever the heat 11 you want whenever you want. Leave me alone. Why don't you watch the baby for once? I've taught her more than you and I barely get to see her. You need to go back to high school because your GED apparently taught you nothing. Your Abu, I was heat 11 and got in my face for years every day and hit me and insulted me. One day I will spit on your grave. You are so fake and you act polite now when you've never been polite a day in your life. You and your total bitch of a lawyer who hates men because no man would ever want to fuck her. Seriously, she's a dog. Why are you trying to bring up my attorney's sex life? That's weird. Because I told you to stop texting me and you just can't help yourself. I hate you. Goodbye. Why are oldest meds not in the bag? She needs them for the weekend. How neglectful can you be? The doctor said that she did not need to take them on the weekends since they make her not eat. That's bullshit and you know it. You are just trying to cause issues once again. She needs her medication. I am more than happy to send you the paperwork from the doctor stating that she does not need them during the weekends or during summer. No, you're just a neglectful asshole who likes to watch her children suffer. Either that, or you know she doesn't actually need them because there's nothing wrong with her. So which is it? She needs to eat. Focus on her eating nutritious and calorie-dense foods over the weekend. I included some sight words and practice work from school if you'd like to go over it with her. I'm not doing schoolwork with her during my time. I'm going to enjoy my time with my babies and have fun. Stop being lazy and trying to pawn your job off on me. Okay, that's fine. Have a good weekend with the kids. Oh, I will. Have fun medically neglecting our child. Did you want the pills to give to your fat-ass mom so she can lose weight? That makes sense more than my baby having some disorder. No, she has ADHD. No, she just has a piece of shit mom. Word. So someone I know has been shaming me and jokes on them because I have no shame and their lies are far from true. It's hilarious to me, honestly. So Bri blank. Who likes to pretend to go by her maiden name even though we are legally separated and not? Divorced, wants to ruin me. This woman has hit me 450 times, spit on me in front of my family, hit me in front of my family and children more times than I can count. And who is a terrible mother who took 7 years to even sit and play with her children? And thinks she can ruin my life with her lies. And when I became ill and was almost on my deathbed in the hospital, she hires a crooked attorney with my money and has been able to get away with far too much. So it's time to expose her. I pay far too much money to this woman to allow her to make me out to be an Abu Dhabier when she was the Abu Dhabier the entire time. I would never hurt a woman or child. Any man who wants to say these false accusations to my face will be in for a world of hurt because I'll fuck them up. There is no one shred of evidence that I ever hit her. She's the devil and a gaslighting queen and I pity any guy who decides to date her because she will put them through he 11. She's a damn good world destroyer. I could embarrass you right now, Bri, and post evidence of who you really are, but I'm better than that and I have nothing to prove to anyone. You're the one who has a lot to prove. Hello? Hi, Bri, this is Ms. Blank, oldest school psychologist. I was hoping you had a moment to chat. Of course, I know school just released for the summer last week, but I was hoping to get in touch with you anyways. I wanted to continue oldest and middle in therapy. But there are no openings near us. Do you have any recommendations? Unfortunately, I don't know of anyone without a wait list, but I was hoping to talk to you about the children's father. Oh, okay. Is there an issue? Not so much of an issue as needing clarification on the situation. The children have been very tight-lipped on their feelings regarding the separation and divorce. And we had not heard from Dad during the year. So I was very surprised to receive a call from him the other day. He was demanding to know why we believed oldest has ADHD and ASD. I explained to him the criteria for those disorders and her scores on multiple tests. He vehemently denies that oldest has them and claims they are a result of Abu Dhabier suffered at your hands. He wanted a record of everything the children have spoken about with me in our sessions as well. I told him, as I tell all parents, that I will not inform them of what we discuss unless there is a direct danger to the child or someone else. He is demanding the children be withdrawn from sessions next year. Is that what you wish? No, of course not. He has no right to withdraw them either. Hi, Bri. How are you? Is everything okay? Hi, Annie. Everything is fine. I do have something I am concerned about, and my attorney told me that it was worth reaching out to you to discuss. Oh, what's going on? I received a call from the school psychologist telling me that Bozo called up there demanding to have the children pulled from therapy. This was his first week-long visit with the children as well. So I don't know if that had something to do with the call. I decided to send 5 of daughters by Vance with her to the visit because Bozo had been threatening to report that I was medically neglecting her needs. He told me that he gave her the medication and actually requested that I bring Tim Moore to his home. What concerns me is that today was the first day I went to give oldest her medication after returning from the visit, and she told me that her father said she didn't need to take it anymore. She and Middle both stated that Daddy kept the pills to keep oldest safe. Between his denial of daughter needing treatment, his more erratic behavior over the past week, and the children insisting that Daddy kept the pills, I'm worried that he is stealing daughter's medicine. That does concern me, especially coupling with the recording you sent me from the doctor's appointment. I will see if we can get Bozo scheduled for a Dr. OG test. He would have to be willing until a judge ordered one, but it is worth a try. I have been monitoring the information you send me, as well as social media. I see what is going on. I swear, all of you baby mamas are the same. You all lie, and cry wolf over Abu Dhabi that never happened just to ruin a man's life. Did you hook up with Aaron's ex to concoct her bullshit story about him? I wouldn't be surprised. It's thick as he 11 and it sounds like something you would lie about for sure. Hi Bozo. I am not sure of what you are talking about, but I have had no contact with Aaron or anyone he associates with since I last saw him with you. That's a bullshit lie if I've ever heard one. The kids love Aaron too, and now that's another person you've taken away from them. How am I going to explain that their mommy made their Uncle Aaron go to jail? If Aaron is in jail, I had nothing to do with it. Now, this has your stink all over it. You ruined my relationships, took my children, and now you're going after my best friend. So did you give his ex the idea to claim to he Abu Dhabi at her son? He would never do that. It's literally laughable. So I'm looking at his arrest record on the public index, and it states that he physically $alted a minor, and his ex's Facebook page shows that her son is on life support in the hospital. I don't see how she's making that up. Oh, she's blaming him, and he definitely didn't do it. If it wasn't your idea, you better not get any ideas from this because those charges will never stick. Can you actually have a brain this time and send proper necessities for the children? You sent the baby in pull-ups and with sippy cups last time, and did not send the correct amount of medication for oldest. As it is your parenting time, you should have all necessities that you prefer for the children in your home. I sent youngest with a straw sippy cup because she is now over a year old and only uses a sippy cup here when not nursing. She also was not wearing a pull-up. She was wearing a Pampers 360, which fit her thighs better. It is a diaper, but if you do not like them, use whatever brand you like on your time. Oldest also does not need medication daily or at all during the summer. I have the paperwork from the doctor stating so. Really, Bri, it's a damn pull-up. She's not ready for pull-ups and needs to be in diapers, you Nimrod. But why am I surprised you're a Nimrod? You got to be a Nimrod to throw away what we had over nothing. And she needs her medication. You wanted her diagnosed, so we got her diagnosed, and she will take it every day. Understood? As I've said, feel free to use what you prefer on your time. I will send a few pills with oldest in case you take the children somewhere and need them, but I will not be sending 7. Please ensure to give me the extra pills back at the end of the visit.